computer what the ancients were doing thousands of years ago in the Nazca Plains, and when they were doing it into the earth and making these geometric forms and all that. We're still doing today, except this crazy Indian is doing it on a computer.
Huh. So that's an 8-sided star?
Yeah, and it could be used to plot everything out globally. Because for my 8, you times it by 2, and it gives you the 16, and it's everything you need to plot out the whole globe. That's what all those things done in the Nazca Plains were all about, is this. They were plotting the globe out with it. And that's what I'm doing with it. I'm using this to plot out the globe. I'm just using modern technology, but I'm probably creating the same geometric forms that the ancients probably did, more than likely. This form's probably down there in Nazca, in the plains. Well, I know, I haven't looked. But it feels good I'm able to update it and then use it as part of the presentation, because I give it to students so they could chart out, globally things on this 8-wheel thing, and they could see it for themselves. Because it's important to present it from our indigenous perspective. Because once they understand this right there, then I could transfer that to a circle. And then from a circle, it can be transferred into a pyramid shape. Well, come here. I'll show you what I mean. While I'm at it. Sorry, I'm going to make the cameraman move. Move, cameraman, move. See, circle? Way up there. Let me turn on the light. I'll have more of the light in here. Oh, that's wrong. Let me see. No, that lights up a little bit. But that's the circle right there that I'm talking about. It has the same exact numbers that I'm talking about with the 16. You all even see the 16 numbers on it. Now you see north up here and south over there, west over here, and east over there?
Yeah.
Now bring your camera and stand over here, right here. Now look up there, see that line that's in the middle? Now bring it down here and go to this line in the middle over here. The line that's here in the middle right here has the same numbers that are on the circle that you just were looking at up there. 19.50 for east, and then this tells you where the summer solstice is at. This tells you where the winter solstice is at. And here's 19.50 for the equinox. This is when you plant and when you harvest. And on here, this there's the 13. And then this tells you all the layout. This is basically telling you how they utilize pyramids to plot latitudes and longitudes for trade. Because if you could square a circle, in other words, there's a square, there's a circle. They're the same numbers. It's the same thing. The only difference is that they're in different mediums. The same numbers are in a circle as in this pyramid. And this is how pyramids were utilized, for trade. That's how they utilized it for all the latitudes and the longitudes with all these numbers that are along here. These numbers all correspond. 16.5 is the west number, 19.5 the east number, 26 the northern number, 13 the south number. See how it's going? 1650 north, southwest, northwest, 3.5. It's all mathematically laid out. So, if you're wondering what pyramids are used for, they're not electricity generators, or they're not, portals that go to other worlds and all of that. They were basically computers, so when you were doing trade, you could, from this location, figure out where you needed to go to find your next trade location. Anywhere, what direction you wanted to go from that location. But you had to know how to read this and that in order to figure it out. See, if you see those 3 circles, right, that I'm pointing at, that's one of the solstice markers. There's an equinox marker, and there's a solstice marker there. Now look over here. Equinox number, solstice marker, solstice marker. Same. And that's how that's tied into what I'm doing. That's on my screen over there, basically. That's kind of, in a sense, why I made that graphic.
And that graphic is divided into 8 parts.
Which corresponds to what I just showed you on that.
So if you multiply 8 by 2, then you use it for the circle.
The other thing that I need to tell people that's really important, for you researchers out there, go through all your ancient civilizations, and I'm going to challenge you. Go and look and see how many ancient pieces of art has 8, 16, or 32 to them. And I challenge you, look at ancient India. There's 8 spokes on their chariots. Look at all the things that are from Sumeria. There's 8. I challenge you, you go to Asia, there's 8. You go to Europe, there's 8. You go to America, there's 8. There's 8, 16, and 32. I challenge you, scientists and researchers. Look into this common number, 8, 16, and 32. That's common through all civilizations, ancient ones anyway, globally.